of elementary music and band at Kilgore Christian Academy in Henderson, as well as I maintain a private vocal and piano studio in Henderson, Texas as well. However, 3 years ago, I was given the opportunity to come back to Kilgore College and teach voice at my alma mater by Jeannie Johnson. Little did I know that when Sandy Siler found out that I was teaching voice, she would ask me to return to the piano ensemble as her assistant director. Dun, dun, dun. Having been a Siler survivor during my last years of high school and years as a Kilgore College student, I was a little nervous about how it would go. I should never have been nervous. She treated me as a trusted colleague from day one. So, any Siler survivors in the room? Raise your hand, it's okay, you can acknowledge it. All right. What do we Siler survivors have in common? Siler survivors work hard to achieve their goals, or else. They all practice at least 3 hours a day. They are held to a high standard and rise to meet that occasion. They're disciplined. Rather than saying no or I can't, they find a way to complete the task set before them. Their abilities as soloists and as an ensemble have been showcased on a national level in New York City, Seattle, Albuquerque, Atlanta, and Salt Lake City. They have gone on to become successful composers, performers, educators, even doctors and lawyers. They have found a new friend and colleague in their formerly scary but perfection-expecting teacher. They have found a person who will support them in their endeavors for the rest of their years. Being a Siler survivor, and I think I speak for all of us, is one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Now that I'm an older and wiser Siler survivor, I've had the privilege of learning from and watching Sandy in the classroom for the last 3 years. The characteristic I've noticed the most and hope to implement in my own teaching is Miss Siler's gift of innovation. Now, as an educator, I've learned this already. In education, it is easy to become complacent and just implement the same concepts year after year. Well, if you know Sandy Siler, she is not a complacent person. The path to innovation is never easy, but she will do anything to accomplish a goal and give her students memorable experiences. She's always looking for the next innovation, whether it's in electronic keyboarding, utilizing iPads for performances, or even diving into the strings on the pianos to create new sounds. Each ensemble under her instruction has had the opportunity to perform on a national level or experience instruction from nationally and world-renowned composers and musicians that even four-year college students sometimes do not receive. You may have heard of Jackson Berkey of the Mannheim Steamroller Group. He's a composer, piano, and recording artist, and actually came to Little Kilgore, Texas to clinic our ensemble one year. John Schmidt, a member of the Piano Guys, a world-renowned composer and recording artist, also clinicked our piano ensemble. Now, shortly after I arrived on campus to help Sandy with the ensemble, we began our journey into prepared piano pieces. With Stephen Scott of Colorado College, he has a bowed piano ensemble, and he showed us how to use the strings of the piano to sound like a string instrument. Finally, we had to take it to the next level with our last clinician, Joachim Horsley, who's an up-and-coming composer in Hollywood. You will be hearing much from him, we are certain of that in the future. He has arranged two pieces for us, for the theme from Psycho and the theme Mars from Gustav Holst's The Planets. Now, how do you think Sandy Siler could get all of these people to come see us? Well, when she asks them, they don't say no. If you're a Siler survivor, you don't say no to Sandy Siler. So, as we continue our program, please listen as we hear Mars, the Roman god of war, send his great army across the surface of Mars. You can hear the army marching as we use our percussion mallets inside the piano and hear the trumpets sounding the call of war.